What's up, guys and gals? My name is Splattercat, and we are here at the Nerd Castle again playing Mount & Blade Warband. I think what I should like to do today, so let's sit down and let's talk about what our options are. Now, we've got this big brown hole in the bottom of our kingdom, and I don't like that. I find that to be sort of a little bit of a problem. This kind of taupe invader, this taupe troop stack, came in and wiped out Sargoth, and I need to get that back because having my assets under sequestration or being sequestered is a terrible, terrible thing for us. I need to make money here. I did take the time to go and vendor all of the nice stuff that we had captured in the last episode via rating, and so we're now sitting at about 15,000 dinars, which is that's a substantial amount of money. I mean, it's not as much as I've had before. I think I've hit 70 or 80,000 dinars. But in this case, for where we are in our playthrough, we're not even done with our first year right now fighting for the Kingdom of Nords, so it's just something to think about. Now, up here in Sargoth, we want to take a look. I really do think that Sargoth would be easily siegeable if all of the lords of our kingdom just came together for once, got in a little drum circle, and decided to help out and destroy that place. Unfortunately, they all seem to have been captured or otherwise run off. I mean, between me and Raymald, I bet we could easily take Sargoth, no problem. Boyar Ryak. Isn't he with Swadia normally? He must have defected. Let me take a moment. We're going to survey the field a tad and figure out what it is that we can strike out at. I mean, I'm willing to bet that whatever my plans are that I put in motion, we're probably going to strike out at them, simply because I am not the best battle commander, but wordplay all on the side, we definitely need to go on some kind of offensive here. My troops alone aren't going to be enough to sink just about anything, though, which is the disappointing factoid that we have to pay attention to. While I do wish that I had a force that was... I thought that was an enemy caravan right there. No, I don't want to raid you. I want to leave. While I wish that we were big enough to start knocking over castles, that is not the case. 5-7, 5-2. Oh, we lost our Pathfinder. That's right. I guess I'm going to go abroad. Let's do that. Let's go abroad and let's look. Yeah, I was going to say that's affecting us quite negatively. Let's go abroad, and I'd like to find some of those units that I lost, some of the named guys. Let's have a look around and see if we can find them. We'll also do some raiding while we're down here because we can get away with it. It seems to me as though their entire party is pretty much busy fighting elsewhere. I mean, I think they're also fighting with the Kyrgyz at the moment, which leaves us a little bit of breathing room to get down in their territory and just rifle through the drawers a bit. Let's go to Amir, and we'll take a hostile action. We'll loot and burn here. And once we're done with Amir, we'll set off to the west. We'll start going to every friendly capital, or at least neutral capital, that we can get down on. And once we've done that, we'll see if we can find Matheld. We can find some of our other nice guys that we lost. Oil, okay. Oil's lucrative. I'll take oil. I don't really want any of the fruit or anything, though. I mean, I'll take it, I guess. And this guy over here, Boyar Charka. Well, Boyar Charka, once I upgrade my troops, it's going to be curtains for you, amigo. Alright, so we got a couple horsemen now. Oh, I got one horseman. We have a singular horseman. Probably not the most effective cavalry force just yet for busting up them lines. I'm just getting outrun like crazy because all these dudes have 1,000 horses. Yep. So definitely we need to go get all of our guys back. Let's go do that because I can't outrun any of these dudes without a bit more pathfinder. Oh, we're hitting them. Okay, I'll jump in on this assault. Let's see what we can handle. Dirham, like I said, Dirham looked really weak, and so it's no surprise to me that they decided to come after it. Jarl Harald, what are you, like the only guy left? King Ragnar only has 52 men. God, what happened to you, Ragnar? Jesus, for the Lord of a Kingdom, the monarch, to have absolutely no troops is a very, very weird turn of events. What do you need, Harold? We need somebody to go Ayiki, Ushkuru, and Dirham. Sure, why not? So we've got Dirham. Ushkuru is over there. And we need Ayiki, which should be around here somewhere, although sometimes they send you off way to the opposite corners of the universe just to get this stuff done, so that's also a possible outcome of all this. Oh, there. Yeah, I was gonna say there's always one out here where they make you go way, way out on a limb to see what there is. There's that sad moment in a military campaign. I'm gonna renew, and I think we're actually gonna lord up in the next couple episodes, and we're just gonna throw our hat in with Nords until we decide to go solo and just red faction it up. 17 guys. Why even show up, dude? Why even show up? Alrighty then, let's hang out right here and we'll wait for... Oh, they're gonna siege it. Okay, so we're gonna jump in on that because I do think they're gonna need our help. Standing back on this one might be a little bit of a sabotage move. And I don't want to sabotage my own side just before I join it as a vassal. I haven't saved yet today. Let's jump in here. There we go. And so now we will join the next assault. And I really hope this... Siege ladder. I hate you, siege ladder. Now, as always, I'm going to have everyone follow me so at least some of our guys can be hidden from the biting, stinging arrow fire. And then we get to sit here for about 25 minutes until this thing hits the wall. I really, really sincerely hate this siege. This is one of those sieges that I'm just like, yeah, you suck. I hate you so much, siege ladder. You make me upset. I'm gonna put my archers in right here and let them get a couple shots off at the wall, maybe. And let's take some prisoners this time around. I'm gonna go in with my mace and just see if I can't bludgeon a couple guys into submission. You guys are throwing some pitiful axes right now. Although our axes must be pretty sharp, they're sticking into a stone wall, which is pretty gnarly. Doesn't bode well for those of us in armor. And as soon as this thing stops, we are straight up the ladder. Oh, I just ordered the wrong guys to do the wrong thing. There we go. Siege ladder should deploy. Oh, it's still moving. Never mind. I didn't bring a bow, so I can't really help out with all these guys on the walls. I know we've got power draw 4, and it's one of those things that I've neglected to engage in. Now that the wall's down, we should be able to just bust through this thing no problem. I don't like trading... Trading Dirham for Sargoth is sort of a flaw. I don't really like that in our strategy. I would have rather gone back after Sargoth so that we could have the Northern Kingdom completely contiguous. But for now, taking one capital, depriving the enemy is better than nothing, so we will. Nobody's firing arrows at me, but I'm seeing a lot more yellow and orange than green, which means we're having trouble breaking through their front line. I do wish that there was multiple ladders we could deploy so that this didn't happen. This kind of pileup has always been one of those things that really irks me. In a lot of mods, they set up 3 or 4 different ladders, and the sieges play much, much quicker once they have that in place. They should be about out of arrows right now. Why is it that my troops are the ones getting killed? I feel like nobody else is contributing to this battle at all. Oh, that's right. In sieges, it counts everybody under sieges as under your command. Okay, so that's why there's so much orange and red. Never mind. I'm just being overly sensitive. I'm gonna try and get in here and go left. Alright, so one guy down right there. Clear off the walls a little bit. I'm gonna come over here to the left side and get rid of the rest of these archers. These guys are blocking really fast. There we go. Okay, and so the main part of the battle should be resolved now. What I like to do at this point is once we've taken the wall, I command all the archers to hold the position along the wall, and what they should do is they'll line up sort of right here and be able to take shots at the enemy, who, as you can see, are fairly deeply ensconced over there. Let's maybe put the archers off this way so that they're firing... Well, I don't know if that's going to give them a better shot. This castle isn't really set up for secondary positions for your archers. You do what you can, but... Let's see if we can't get in here and bust a couple heads. I'm going to swap my shield too because I just noticed how damaged it was. Maybe if I go... Let's go down to the bottom. I'm going to go down to the bottom and we'll swing around the other way. There's a good chance that this battle's going to be over before I can make my way around. But still, if we can get somebody on the other side flanking... Oh, I would swear, I thought there were stairs over there. Well... I don't suppose anybody down here has any arrows or anything. Let's go through this little awning. There may still be... I would almost bet money that there were stairs over here that allowed you to flank this position. Yeah, there they are. I knew they were here somewhere. Now, this is a little risky. I could get myself into trouble doing this. At the same time, it does have the effect of expediting this battle which just ended. So I was absolutely correct. I wasn't going to be able to get down here before the fight ended. That's cool, though. Whatever. We lost 13 men. God, that is... bad. I mean, really, really bad. Okay, so Dirham has been taken. Let's track down the king and let's vassal ourselves. Let's get in Fioft. My estimation is that the king will assign Dirham to himself. Let's hit up the tavern while we're on this side of town. There's Jeremus. I don't like Jeremus at all. He's always bitching and moaning when you go raiding. And that's not alright with me. I like raiding too much. It's just too good of a supply of money to really turn down. I've already sold too many things, so we'll take that. Get rid of some of these hunters and steps chargers and whatnot. And I may hold on to the remainder of all that. I didn't see any other... Oh, there's still some furs and stuff. Let's sell off the last couple trade goods, but I'm going to hold on to the rest of the food because we are filling... I'm sorry, we are fielding a really large force. Horsey merchant? Have some furs. Be kind of humorous if they were horse furs. Although horses don't really have fur. They have more hair. Okay, so we're good there. Let's go to the armor merchant and see if there's any upgrades we can do. We can get a coat of plates, which is 52 armor. That is going to advance us in the world. And so I think I am going to... Yeah, let's go for that expenditure. So there it is. We've got our coat of plates, which now has us at 52 body armor, which is going to make us all but immune to most forms of damage. I mean, it's going to be tough for people to hurt us without a serious weapon or a crossbow. We could go scale gauntlets, too. Those are a little expensive for the bonus. Oh, we're not even getting a bonus. Never mind. That's a terrible way to spend your money. Let's track down King Ragnar. I think he's in a stack right there. Although I need to block this siege. Damn. We really need to keep Dirham from getting hit back. How much did they leave there? I didn't pay attention to the number as we were on our way out. The AI is just so damn stupid at running campaigns. It's quite embarrassing, actually. Like, who captures something and then loses it right after? Like, who does that? I just need to get close enough to see how many units we have stationed here. They'll allow me to ride past the siege lines and we can attempt to hold... Oh, 26. Yeah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen by any extent of the imagination. Why are you trying to run me down right now, dude? I've got you outnumbered hard. What does he have? He's got horse archers, sergeants, lancers. Technically a battle that probably is winnable. How many enemies there are around, though? I'm going to play it a little safe. We are just getting crushed right now. How did they recover that? 'Cause, like, we've got to be losing battles all across the kingdom for them to have that many forces still able to rally when we've only got like 4 dudes left. The other main problem is we can't catch the little buggers. So you're forced into fighting battles that are way outside your favor. Without pathfinding. Oh, they took Virchegg too. What? Oh my god, we got rolled out on. Wow, okay, well. That does sort of shift the strategy slightly. We need to sit down and we need to have a hard think about how we want to do this now. I can't capture any of these lords. Wait, are we not at war anymore? Did we end the war? Hold on, let me see here. Let's fight this battle. I like this hill better. I'm gonna try and shift to this hill. That's the spot right there. That's the geographical location that I want to take that's going to give me an advantage. We're a little bit diminished right now. The age of the Nords appears to be coming to an end. Why is there a random horse over there? Who unhorsed? Okay, so let's start fishing for casualties. And there's our first. Or at least trying to break down those shields before they get much closer. We need to start eliminating lords left and right. It's the only way that Nord's going to be able to recover from such a horrible campaign. I think we've just been running too many wars right now, and were I in charge, I would have done anything. I would have paid any amount of money to keep us out of the battle with Vaegirs, to just give us some time to recover after Swadia and some of the other combats that we've had going, but what are you going to do about it? Alright, and so I'm going to give the charge order now. And they should engulf most of those horsemen. Let's get in here and earn our keep. I'm going to let the cavalry off the chain too. Yeah, get him off his horse. Don't let him run. He doesn't get that benefit. This war is too violent and it's just too heated right now. Basically everything is on the line for us as Nords. Our faction's about to be wiped out. And while that will be interesting for the LP because it'll allow us to switch sides mid-battle. He escaped. Damn it. Well, who do they have on this list? I'll take the marksmen. And the veteran archers. Grab some of that light loot, and then let's get out of here. Oh my. Yeah, this is going to leave us in the unenviable position, the untenable position of having the enemy cutting our territory. Oh, not even cutting our territory in half. In fact, they are wiping us off the map. If Tyr falls right now, that's it. So we need to circle back around, and we need to garrison as many forces as we can get our grubby little fingers on, although everything is looted, so bear that in mind. We also appear to have lost a lot of our lords. A lot of people have sold out to the other side, which is disappointing to say the least. I think I may just garrison inside Tyr from now on and just see if the war ends or not. God. We've pretty much used up all of our options. I mean, if they take Tyr, it's just going to be tiny little castles remaining. We can't recruit because everything's been knocked over. Let's wait here for a couple days and see what happens. So as of right now, the strategy that we're going to want to be employing is maybe thinking about our exit from the Kingdom of Nords. While I was thinking about giving our vassalage over, there's nothing to vassal to at this point. Pretty much every piece of land has been annihilated, which would explain why people are defecting to the other side. If lords don't get land, they get grumpy and then they defect to the other side. So that would explain why we've got no troops left. That would explain why we've got no land left, one being indicative of the other, although the whole thing could be kind of a chicken and the egg sort of problem. After a couple days, we should be all healed up. Let me see how my party's doing now. Yeah, we don't have anybody that's infirm anymore. Let's go down to Swadian territory then. Are they feasting right now? If you guys are feasting right now, I'm going to kick you squarely in your Nordic nuts. I guess not. Okay, good. Nobody had to get kicked in the nuts. That's fine. As long as I'm not wounding anybody's John Thompson today, I'll be okay with it. I'm going to go and recruit from some of these Swadian locations since we don't really have an option anywhere else. Let's go hit up Iberin. We're going to hit up Rulun's. And we're just going to start dogpiling knights. We should be about full up. 83 out of 86. Okay, let's find a ransom broker. And that'll be the last thing we do for this episode. I also need to hit these taverns anyways just to find my own units. Hey, Mathilde, there she is. So she'll rejoin our party without any problem. She got captured in battle, but she doesn't really mind because she's a badass and she just wants to kill more people. A little bit of a berserker there, that lady. We'll sell off all of these units because I'm starting to think that we're probably the only lord left in the Northern Kingdom who actually has a cash flow. Their armies are looking very, very piss poor. We'll sell off some of this stuff. There we are, and don't mind my random hiccup. Is there any gear here that I want to wear? Ah, great helmet. Let's do that. It's better than good, it's great. I think they made that joke in a Monty Python skit or something. I don't remember, though. That joke has been made in the past. Gotta pay 1,700 dinars for it. That's cool. We are now looking like a total and complete BAMF. Well, Operation Tummy Rub went well for us, but as a recap with everybody else, it appears as though London is rapidly burning. I think we had... Did we have Bunduk? No, we didn't have Bunduk. I think Bunduk... Yeah, I think Bunduk is one of the bleeding heart people that I never want in my group. Hit up this armor merchant. See... We're pretty kitted out, though. I don't think we're really gonna... We're pretty much at the top of the tier right now, except for our gloves. If we could find some plate mail gloves, I think we'd be in possibly the best position we could be, which is really nice, because what this is going to allow us to do is it's going to allow us to start equipping our companions in such a badass fashion, too. Let's go to Ask God, and we'll grab... Oh, I don't know. One or two more. And so, yeah, I think this is probably a great place to break off the episode. Not a whole lot happening. I'm just going to sit and wait for a lot of these guys to become knights, so I'll probably let about a week pass in between here and the next episode. I hope you guys don't mind. And then we're going to get back into the fray with as many men-at-arms and knights as we can to try and bowl them over. Things are looking very bad for our kingdom. This is a great time to make our name among the greater kingdoms of Calradia as a fighter, because most of the fights are going to be stacked against us at this point, so the renown values are going to be very, very high, and people are going to learn our name from all this if they haven't already. I mean, we tend to be a force to be reckoned with anyways, simply based on the fact that we're a player force, but, you know. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Hi-do to all of you, and I will see you there. Take care, everybody.